Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Blood Type Hockey Talk. Hockey opinions, overalls. And this is episode 3. But before I get into what I'm going to talk about today, I'm filming this on a Saturday night and I will be posting this on Sunday. So, context. I would like to apologize to the Markham Thunder. I failed to mention the fact that the Brampton Thunder moved to Markham, Ontario, Canada in 2017, before the 2017-2018 season, and they moved to Markham, Ontario, and became the Markham Thunder, and they went on to win the Clarkson Cup in what was a pretty epic ride. They beat some really good teams on their way to get there. Laura Stacey scored the overtime winner in a 2-1 OT win over Quinlan Red Star. Now that I got that out of the way, I feel a bit better. Let's take a deep breath. So yeah, I just did that. I attended the preseason CWHL game between the Worcester Blades and the Shenzhen KRS Vanke Rays. Yes, I got that right. Go me. I got into the building about 5 minutes before puck drop, and I saw the rosters after I paid for my $10 to get in, and I noticed a total mismatch on paper. I thought there's no freaking way that Shenzhen is going to get out of here without anything but a win. They're just not going to. Worcester people, I'm really sorry, but it's awesome that we have a team. I'm really grateful that we have a team that I can drive 10 minutes and go to a game. It's amazing. I will support this team financially by paying for admission happily. I believe in this league. I believe in this team. Well, at least having this team. I think it's great. But these are the whipping girls of the CWHL. Can't put it any more blunt than that. And we're up against a far superior Shenzhen team. I'm just going to call them Shenzhen. Their name is very long, and it would take up too much time to say it in full, or I'll just call them the Rays, whatever. Anyways, so Shenzhen, there we go, boasts a pretty impressive roster. They drafted really well, despite I think they had like the 5th pick overall, something like that, and it just carries on round by round. But yeah, total mismatch on paper. But the first period, I forgot. I'm looking at my notes on my phone. Mariah Fujimagari was playing goal for the Worcester Blades, and she made a few really impressive saves. There was one that went bar down and out. I think it was Alex Carpenter who took that shot for Shenzhen. She made a series of epic saves towards the end of the period. Probably could have been at least 1 or 2-0 Shenzhen by the end of the first. Morgan Turner, who was the second-round pick for the Blades, impressed me in the first period. She had a really good chance that the first-round pick of the Shenzhen KRS Vanke Rays, oops, I did it, Kimberly Newell, who played at Princeton for 4 years, made a really good save. And, that was really the best chance that the Blades had of the period, and they might have had 1 or 2 good chances in the second period, which it was really, the first period was definitely very tentative, both teams kind of feeling each other out. Second period, the Shenzhen KRS Vanke Rays, oh crap, I'm doing it again. They turned up the pressure a bit, and Lauren Dahm, who came in to play goal for the Blades, was spectacular. She was their best player of the night, by far. She made, I don't even know how many saves. I wasn't keeping track. I was just trying to watch and see what was going on, because the first 2 lines for Shenzhen, defense and forwards, were scary good. And the fact that they had a few power plays, and Lauren Dahm was by far their best penalty killer. She was making the saves that needed to be made. Their zone was under siege for a lot of the period, but somehow they went into the third period with a scoreless game. And then Worcester brought in their third goaltender. Kimberly Newell played the entire game for Shenzhen, by the way. She was their first-round draft pick. And Nora Rady, I think I'm saying that right, who was the Finnish goal. She was the starting goalie for Finland at the Olympics. She sat on the bench the whole game. And they had another goalie who didn't have a name on her back, and she wasn't on the roster sheet that I picked up. It had the number 31. I don't really know who she is. But it was pretty clear that Newell was going to play the whole game after Nora Rady did not even have her mask on. She had a hat on and was just kind of like there to just watch. And I'm pretty sure she has the number one job, the starting job on lock, and I think they're just playing the other two goaltenders throughout preseason. They have another game at the New England Sports Center in Marlborough tomorrow, and yeah, so I'm guessing that the nameless 31 will probably play that. That's my speculation. I won't be going to that game. I have a lot going on tomorrow, and I actually have a game tomorrow night that I'm playing in. Anyways, the third period, holy smokes. Conbury, what's her name? Jessica Conbury, rookie goaltender out of Minnesota Duluth, plays for the third period, and my heart goes out to this poor girl. She had it rough. About 5 or 6 minutes into the third period, Shenzhen gets a break, and two players. I think it was like a 2-on-1 that. It was a 2-on-1 or a 3-on. It was an odd player rush, and basically two girls that had played together for the Vanke Rays last season, Kaylee Mercer and Hannah Bunton, combined, outstretched Conbury, and Bunton put in the goal for 1-0. And yeah, I knew this opened the floodgates. Then again, Mercer and Bunton combined on another goal. This was on the power play. And Bunton, I think she sniped it in with it was a one. It looked like a one-timer. Yeah, it was a one-timer. I'm remembering it. And that was 2-0. That was on a power play, and it really went downhill for them. I feel bad for these girls. It was really bad. These are the two best. Hannah Bunton and Kaylee Mercer are both relatively new to life in women's hockey post NCAA. They both had exceptional careers. Kaylee Mercer won 2 national championships at Clarkson. Hannah Bunton played at Cornell, and she was exceptional. And the fact that they played together last year, they have a great feel for each other. They were wing partners. They were played on the wings, and they have a good feel for each other's game. And I think that paid dividends. I'm just going to go through the goals. I have them all written down. Who was it? Well, anyways, Steph Anderson, who I don't think I've ever seen her play. I think she's another draft pick or something for Shenzhen. She scored. It was a nice shot. That was 3-0, and that actually came from. Yeah, it was another power play goal, and then. Sure enough, Shenzhen gets another power play, and this time it's Rachel Yanis from Rosaliva. And then it's 4-0, and then Alex Carpenter, who I think she got cut from the U.S. women's national team before signing for the Shenzhen team, for then Kunlun Red Star, and now playing for Shenzhen. She made it 5-0 on a pass from from Rachel Yanis, and Rosaliva also had an assist on that goal. Leah Lum, who was the second round pick of Shenzhen. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, she played at UConn last year, and she got a pass from Carpenter, and that was 6-0, and that was the game. Final score: Shenzhen 6, Worcester 0. Yeah, the first prop that I've used. You make a lot of notes with, an old Sharpie. That's how I do it. But yeah, the shots on goal differential was staggering. It was 54 shots that Shenzhen had, and Worcester only had 11. So their first round draft pick, Kimberly Newell, didn't really have much to do because her offense was so busy lighting it up and putting the Worcester goal under siege. It was a dominant performance. I didn't think this video was going to be this long. This is almost 10 minutes. And yeah, it was a really impressive performance from Shenzhen, and I think that they are going to be a great team this year. I'm really curious to see how some of the other teams are doing, but I was impressed with what I saw from that team. And those top two lines are friggin' scary. Yeah, Hannah Bunton, Kaylee Mercer, I've said their names a couple times. Alex Carpenter is on that second line. She's playing with, Leah Lum and Rachel Yanis, who those top two lines are just, yeah. Shenzhen is going to be a really good team. I think they'll probably make the playoffs this year unless Toronto can figure something out. But it was really impressive. It was really great hockey to see. And so, yeah, that'll do it for episode 3 of the Blood Type Hockey Talk. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all soon. I'm probably going to film the next video soonish, and it'll cover more NHL stuff. I'll probably make some preseason predictions for what I think will happen in the Stanley Cup playoffs, etc. And, yeah, so take care. Bye.